Hello, my name is Elsie Williams from San Diego, California, and I'll be making some personal statements as I'm preparing to leave for the day, so just bear with me. Let me ask you a question, fellow American citizens, fellow Californians, fellow San Diegans, and fellow La Jollans. How would you feel if you knew that a learning disabled woman was brutally assaulted on an MTS bus, and then MTS had the audacity to send an altered video of the assault? And now that's not bad enough. If that's not bad enough, think about it this way, okay? The San Diego Police Department was also notified that that video was altered. So was the District Attorney's Office on numerous occasions, okay? Now, what we have to understand here is that they know the video is altered. Anybody with 2 brain cells could look at the video and see that it's altered. Why is the back door periodically on the wrong side of the bus? Why is the rail that holds the mirror on the wrong side of the bus? And why is the mirror backwards? And why are me and the skanked out freak that assaulted me on the opposite side of the bus in reference to where we were actually sitting at on the day of the assault? So, was it a staged assault? I don't think they're altering a video for no reason. And what was he doing 5 minutes before the assault, and then they only send me an altered video that's 2 minutes long? So what's the purpose of this video? And that assault was predicted 11 days before it occurred in an email file. They went into my email accounts and erased all emails from July 20th up until the day of the assault, October 10th. July 20th, 2011 up until the day of the assault, October 10th, 2011. So why would they do that? Because in one of those email accounts was a prediction, many prediction files, including a prediction email file stating to the effect that there's a great likelihood I'd be assaulted either walking, riding my bike, or on public transportation. That email was made on September 29, 2011, 11 days before the assault. And so, hang on one second. And so when I briefed the San Diego Police Department that that a prediction was made, they went into my email accounts, 3 separate ones that are known to date, and erased all prediction files that I made from July 20th, 2011 up until the date of October 10th, 2011. And from July 20th, 2011 up to August 8th, 2011, I was in another state. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Elsie Williams. So what is the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is to not only show you and that email that I made was printed out by me, scanned, attached in a blog, and that blog's URL address is in the description of that video of you seeing me being assaulted. It's called, the PDF link in the blog is titled Assault 11. Hang on a second, please. So what's the purpose of this video? The purpose of this video is to give you an illustration concerning not only the heinous nature of their personality, that they would assault a learning disabled woman because she was whistleblowing, and the gang stalking is still happening towards me along all of my routes everywhere I go, including still on MTS buses. Yes. But here's the thing. These people will never ever admit at all, that this was a staged assault or that the MTS sent me an altered video. And the only way that they would ever even begin to try and backtrack and shuffle any other future decisions in reference to how they can try to contain the fact that this was a staged event and a staged cover-up is if the public demanded it. Okay, now a professor over at USD by the name of Eric Pearson, he posted that video on First Post. And I got a printout showing that he was the one that did it. They went and scrubbed that blog's URL address off the internet in reference to Eric Pearson being the one who did it. So, but I got it printed out. I printed it out before they scrubbed it. So here's the point. Here's one of the points I'm trying to make. These individuals are directly connected to what is known as organized crime that's in the system. Who staged this assault? Flat out. Okay? Do you really honestly think that a woman is going to forget where she was sitting at on a bus next to an individual that had gaslighted her on previous occasions on the same bus route Do you really honestly think that she is going to forget where he and she was sitting at on the day of the assault? I don't think so. And especially concerning the fact that a vlog was made the day after the assault that literally showed me stating that where I was sitting at. That I was sitting in the back of the bus, and the perpetrator who assaulted me was sitting in front of me to my right. Which meant that I was on the same side of the bus that the back door and the front door are on. So why are we on the left side of the bus in the video? Anyways, so the only way that MTS will ever admit that they were involved in at least the altered video is that if the public demands the truth. But here's the thing, if I was assaulted or any other person's assaulted on a bus, why would MTS send an altered video of any assault? Okay? Premise liability and materials of discovery dictate that any victim of a crime, if there's a video picture of the crime, the victim has a right to it for materials of discovery purposes, which is basically evidence. Okay? And they have a certain amount of time to hand that evidence over. Okay? And within 9 to 10 days of that assault, the San Diego Eastern Division Police Department already had the video, and they told me that it was only 2 minutes long. So that tells me that the video was already altered within a 10-day period after the assault. So that's obstruction of justice when you're altering materials of discovery evidence. Then you have the fact that the San Diego police were told that it was altered, and they never investigated, and so did the district attorney's office was told that that video was altered, and they never investigated. So as far as I'm concerned, and which I honestly believe is the fact, that there's no 2-year time limit in reference to 2-year statute of limitations before I can file a lawsuit, because materials of discovery evidence has been obstructed. And it appears that there's some type of possible conspiracy going on in reference to, I mean, come on, if you got a video that's altered, they had to conspire to do it. That's conspiracy right there. Then you got the San Diego police that would not investigate the fact that the video was altered. That's at least obstruction of justice and gross negligence of duty, along with the same thing with the members of the district attorney's office. So they just feel that since they got the power positions in the community to influence, collude with, intimidate, bribe, or make it extremely uncomfortable for a lawyer or a law firm to take my case, they just figure they'll bide their time, keep an eye out on me, and just make sure that this just gets stonewalled until the point to where they think I'll give up, because this is how they operate. Either that, or they'll send the case before a syndicated judge once I can find possibly an uncorrupted lawyer. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. So, you know, when you look at that video of me being assaulted, and when you see the back doors periodically on the wrong side of the bus throughout the video, you see that the rail is the rail that holds the mirrors on the wrong side of the bus, and the mirrors backwards. Plus, there's a lot more altered in reference to that video. Yes, there is. So think about this. If a person's assaulted on a bus, and that transportation service sends that person a video of the assault, okay, and it's not altered, okay, because they would have no reason to alter it unless it was a staged event, because MTS or any other transportation service could just say, look, this was an assault, assaults do occur on buses, this is the video of the assault, and this is our, you know, as far as we are concerned, this is all we have to do in reference to providing you with any evidence concerning the fact that you were assaulted. So why would MTS send me an altered video of an assault, is the question. What were they being blogged about before and after the assault concerning me being gang-stalked on that same bus route and all my other bus routes and trolley routes? Yes. Yes, I was. Yes, it was. So, all you got to do is do the math. The email of me predicting I'd be assaulted disappears from my email account. But here's the thing. The day I made that email prediction, I also copied and pasted it into a Word document program, and then uploaded it to USB drive, which saved the date of the prediction electronically. Hang on. So basically, if this doesn't flat out show you that this is nothing but organized crime in the system that is perpetrating this crap and protecting it, then all you have to do is look at that fact and then look at the viciousness of that assault. And then you can come to understand their mentality and their nature and concerning what it really and actually is. They do not care at all. Yesterday I went to CVS and I bought over $40 worth of items and paid almost $4 in taxes. That was just one purchase. I'd say on a day that I do extreme shopping, I probably pay anywhere between $12 in taxes. $12 to pay their salaries so they can have me, so they can have me assaulted, then try and call me crazy because I know the video's altered, and then just let the perpetrator walk away and let the fact that the video that MTS sent me that is altered, let them totally get away with this crime. And I'm paying them to do it because my tax dollars goes to pay their salaries, their pensions, their insurance, and so on, as well as yours does as well. So the only way that these people will even admit that something went wrong here is that if the public rises up, or if I can get an uncorrupted lawyer, okay, to help me. That's the only way that they will backtrack and attempt to say that somebody did something wrong, and as a result you at least deserve victim services, which I have been totally denied in receiving them. Yes, because the San Diego police filed a false police report concerning the assault. First they said it wasn't a felony. Look at that assault and tell me that's not a felony. Bullshit. The fact that the video is altered is a felony. Okay? So when you look at this at the end of the day, the only thing that would force their hand in admitting that the fact that the video is altered and that MTS played a direct role in altering it, and that the San Diego police at least obstructed justice concerning it, as well as members of the district attorney's office, is that if they get put and boxed in a corner to where they had no excuse concerning the reason why they did not investigate the fact that the video was altered. They have no excuse whatsoever. It's in your face proof. Black and white proof. So why won't they investigate it? So, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. I am still being literally gang stalked, which is nothing but organized harassment that is perpetrated by the system and protected by the system along all my routes, including still at UCSD, businesses I go to, bus routes I get on, trolley routes I get on. Every place I go, I am subjected to the same exact harassment techniques that have been utilized towards me ever since I came back to San Diego on August 8, 2011, up to this date, June 10, 2013, along every single one of my routes throughout the whole duration of each route. As a result of sensitization methods being overtly perpetrated around me by duped citizens that they're using. Yes. So, my name, and students, and public libraries. And so, my name is Leslie Williams, and I have over 600 audio files to the effect that show that this situation is happening around me still. And not including the fact that you can go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13, learning disabled woman catches another gang stalker admitting sexual harassment. And that was an individual that admitted that a San Diego police officer had put him on the corner to engage in harassment. And that occurred within 45 minutes after I left the San Diego District Attorney's office, where they implied I was mentally ill for stating that it highly appeared that the assault video was altered. I leave there, catch two buses, get off the second bus, and catch an individual stating that a San Diego police officer put him on the corner to engage in harassment. And it was caught on audio file. You can also go to YouTube and type in learning disabled woman catches gang stalker admitting sexual harass, read comments. And these are just an extremely, not even 0.1 concerning the amount of evidence that I have that I am a victim of this crime. So why can I get no help? I can get no help because it highly appears that it's organized crime in the system that's perpetrating it. All you have to do is think about this. If a crime is happening towards an individual and the police won't investigate it, and then you end up getting undisputable evidence concerning the facts that crimes have happened to you, and they won't investigate that either, then there's something going on here, ladies and gentlemen. A learning disabled woman brutally assaulted on an MTS bus is what you can Google on YouTube. Then you can also go to Google and type in learning disabled woman describes how MTS video is altered. Do the math. And these are the kinds of criminals and their extreme nature that are in this system. Yes, who will only even begin to attempt to do the right thing when their back is in a corner, and that's the only reason why they'll even attempt to do the right thing, is because they don't want to be viewed by the public for what they really are. They don't mind being what they are as long as you don't know about it, or complain about it, or rise up concerning it. Yes, that is the only way that these individuals will say, look, we have no other option but to admit a crime happened here, yes, and so on and so forth, is when this starts to get public exposure. Otherwise, they just say, look, what is she going to do? She ain't got no help, and we can intimidate any lawyer or law firm that we see her going to. If I look up a lawyer's address on the internet, cyber surveillance is a method of organized stalking. They see where I'm planning on to go, so what kind of legal instruments or what type of intimidation is being used for these lawyers, or even possibly collusion and bribery? So this is something for you to think about. If they can do this to me, an innocent woman who's not involved in any illegal or criminal activity, what do you think they'll do to you or one of your loved ones one day? Yes. That assault was staged. Look at the viciousness of it, and then the fact that I got no help concerning it. And then that they altered the discovery of materials of discovery concerning it. What does that tell you? That tells you that these people honestly believe that they're allowed to do anything they want, and then protect what they do using the very system to do it. By using your tax dollars that are paying for their employment descriptions. I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. This video is being made on June 10, 2013 to expose the factual realities of this organized crime that's in the system, and I am still being gang stalked through clever, creative means along all my routes as a result of being subjected to organized stalking, gang stalking, sensitization methods that I'm constantly experiencing everywhere I go. And they do have the power positions in the community to use the business community as well. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. Please look at the videos above and below this one in this blog for undisputable proof that I am a victim of this crime. And this blog will be updated at least twice a week. Thank you.